Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Sankalp Sinha, and I've been designing for more than a decade now. And I've designed for web, mobile. My work have been featured on national and international magazines and on media outlets. But it's not why I am making this video today. I'm making this video because I'm very specifically interested in a design tool lately. And as designers, we use many tools over the span of our career. I've myself used multiple design tools. I started with Photoshop when I was in college. Then I started using Sketch. Then between I used Invision Studio. And lately I've used Figma. But the tool that I'm quite excited about and want to talk more about today is Framer. I've used Framer in the past, but I've never actually give it a serious go of any of my projects. There were multiple reasons. One was that in my peer circle or the company that I was working at, they were not using Framer, they were using Figma. And so I did play around a little bit here and there with Framer, but yeah, it wasn't my go-to tool up until now. So what changed? What changed was that Framer recently launched a new tool called Framer Sites. And what it does is whatever you design on the canvas using Framer, you can actually go ahead and ship it. And that was amazing to see. And let's just go through this teaser video. So here you can see they are designing on the canvas, they're making it responsive, and in just one click, it can publish your site live or your designs live for the world to see. And this caught my attention. And I know coding a little bit. I code my own projects and websites myself. And this is something that was missing or still is missing in Figma. In Figma, when I'm designing, I have to go back to my web project and code it all up using Bootstrap, JavaScript, and so forth, add all the animations, make it responsive. Yeah. And when I got the beta access of Framer Sites, I played around and I had this idea that, and since I've played around with Webflow and all the other no-code tools, which gives you the ability to design and ship your website, I knew the whole process of designing and shipping. So I just went right into the tool. We'll get and talk more about the tool in a minute. But what I did, I want to show you quickly what I built first. So I have my own website, which is coded up in Angular at the moment, and this is a current site. I haven't added the rest of the sections, so you can browse through. There's a building public page, there's a photo space that I've coded up, and this is all hard code. And the first thing that I want to try with Framer Sites is, can I ship my portfolio website, the rest of the sections that I've designed in Figma with Framer? And to my surprise, let me just refresh this. You see these animations were directly built into Framer and shipped live. I didn't have to code anything. Let's just go through the sections that I have designed already in Figma. I just imported them, tweaked them a little bit, and shipped them directly from Framer. So there is a project section, there is a testimonial section, there's a toolkit section, and there's a photo. And to do this, I still had to go to, in the previous way, I still had to go to my Figma, design everything, try variations, and then come back, code. But I shipped this website just in 2 days in this one-page portfolio site of mine. And to that, I was so excited that I wanted to do more with Framer. And I shipped a project. I launched a project this weekend called BuildwithFramer. And what this project is about. In this project, I will be designing templates for designers, developers, whoever wants to ship their website in a matter of just few hours. I'll design their templates in Framer, make it live. The whole template will be responsive with animations to sections and elements and so forth. But I'm not going to pitch a lot on or plug a lot on Build with Framer today. What I want to talk about is what this channel is going to be. So since I have had the experience, and let me just reload and quickly show you all the animations that I added. And this, I didn't put a lot of effort into cutting down on, say, wordings at the moment. I just want to ship faster. So here you'll see it's a decent looking website, and I built it in just one day with Framer and Framer sites. And the whole site is also responsive. So if you start squeezing, the whole responsiveness is baked into. And I'll show you the design file too. Let me just go ahead and show you the design file of this project. Let me open Build with Framer project, and there we go. So this is the whole project here, and as you can see in Framer, you can design in an artboard, or they call it a screen here. You can design and start adding breakpoints and change the layout, add padding and whatnot. I'll get into this, like how can you, if you want to dig into the file, I'll get to that later. But what this channel is going to be about. This channel, I am launching this channel today because I'm super excited about the ability and the promise of Framer sites. And I played around with Framer for the BuildwithFramer.com and my portfolio site, and I'm pretty confident that it has all the features that I have been using in Figma, and it can easily replace my workflow in Figma. So what I'm going to do is start designing. So there's one project of mine that's in Framer sites now, and I'm going to expand onto that. And the next set of projects that I do in I'll do in Framer, because I'm so impressed and confident with the capabilities of the tool. So this channel is going to be me designing new sites, new projects, new UI, everything in Framer going forward. And I'm going to share a couple of things while I'm releasing these videos. So the videos that I'll be releasing in the channel will be about how I'm designing something. I'll cover the basics shortcuts or quick tips on adding auto layout, adding paddings, and so forth. And there are little details about how web works. Since I code, I know how web works, how responsiveness works. So I'll show you through this channel that how you can design for something that can go live right in a matter of hours. So yeah, this is what this channel is going to be. I'm super excited to do this in Framer, and I'll see you in the next one, where I'll start a project which will be about designing something in Framer right then and there and shipping it live. Hope to see you guys in the next video, and yeah.